Okay, cool. We're live. I just updated the stream title. So, my name is Layla. Welcome back. For those of you who know me, for those of you who don't, I'm a streamer here, and today we'll be modeling a gun for this character. I also set up a chat in OBS, but I have no idea whether it's gonna be working or not. So if you guys could type something in, I'll know. It's working. Who's back? Hi, Layla. Hi. Hello, hello. So on my Instagram, I ran a poll for 2 different topics that you guys had to choose from because it was too indecisive. One was Zeri's gun. She needs a gun. So, hard surface modeling. Or a pigeon with a croissant on its head. I mean, you can see the numbers. I was low-key voting for the pigeon, but it's only because I'm a bit scared of hard surface modeling. But we'll do it. And next time, once I'm done with the gun, I'm sure I'm gonna come back to the pigeon because he's too cute. Just too cute to just be left behind. Do you read it? Hi. Yep, I can read it. Gun would be perfect. Yeah, so opinions split. Some people just really wanted to see the cute pigeon, and I can't blame them. And pigeon too. Well, not at the same time, but we'll make him. Okay. The gun it is. I gathered some references on this board to my right. I'll quickly show them to you guys. Found some references as well as some really cool cosplay gun made out of, like, I assume styrofoam or something else. I don't know. Not a cosplayer myself. Yeah, stuff like that. So if you want to model it yourself, you can just type in Zeri's gun. That's all I did. And that's how I found all of these images. And what are we gonna start with? Start with a cube. Smile is as good as design. Is that a compliment? If it is, thank you. If it isn't, then I didn't get it right. Okay. So again, I'm not a master at hard surface modeling. Oh, that's weird. For some reason my keyboard doesn't work with ZBrush. It isn't nice. Oh. Oh, right. Okay, stupid me. You have to make sure that your base mesh is polymesh 3D. Unless you do that, some of the options will be disabled, as well as the brushes. That's why my keyboard wasn't responding. So if you ever find yourself like stuck and something's not working, just make sure that you tap the Make Polymesh 3D button. Okay, we'll keep it without perspective for now. And I'm thinking of splitting this gun into like sections. This one will be one section, this will be the second section, and that L-shaped one will be the third section. And then fourth, fifth, and so on. Emperor of Cheese. Well, look who graces my amazing presence, the one and only Layla, artist, philanthropist, neurobiologist, she can do it all. I'm flattered. I can only claim the title of an artist for now. Thank you. Okay. Let's group by normals and run a ZRemesh on very low settings with symmetry turned on. Keep groups and lower. Okay, we can be hush hush about everything else for now. Hope you're well. I'm good. Beautiful model too. Thank you. It's Cube for now. Hi, good luck. Thank you. Hello. Okay, so what I'm trying to do right now is you see how it's curved on the side? So preferably I want to get my cube to this sort of shape first, and then start overlaying all of these parts on top of the base. what's your name? You can read the title of the video, or you can read it here. It's Layla. You can also find me on Instagram and ArtStation and YouTube and all that good stuff. Oh, I like the ZBrush UI colors. Thank you. I like them too. That's why I picked them.
This is for you. Listen.
Okay, we should be able to start now. To lock this position in, because I want to come back to it, I'll just set like a custom view in ZBrush. You can find it in document, and by going all the way down to the document, ZBrush properties. And now when I move it around and work on it, when I hit this one, it will snap back in. Yay. Let's clean it up. Oh, okay. How would you stylize? How would you do stylized fur for video games? I'd probably sculpt it with like some chisel brushes or my own chisel brush. I mean this one. I'm pretty sure they have fur here. Somewhere they do. Yeah, maybe I missed it. Yep. So, sort of like that on the mesh, obviously. And then I would bake it into like a normal map. Or height map. Oop, wrong one. But I'm no expert, so... delete it. That's odd. Right. Oh wow. Do you think AI will ever replace character artists in like our industry? No. I think in the nearest future, like 10, 20, 30 years, artists will either get banned and like all those major companies like Midjourney, DALL-E, and all of that, they'll get sued for infringing on copyright, because they are right now basing their their AI algorithms of what would I say? How would I say it? So basically, they're training AI on the images on the internet, but not necessarily asking for permission to do so. That's why there are protests on ArtStation. That's why artists all over the world are upset with AI. So they'll either get sued at some point, or we'll just need to learn how to use them and use them for production. Maybe they'll speed up some processes, but I don't think they'll replace artists. I want to offer promotion of your channel. I'm sorry. I'm just a streamer here. I have nothing to do with promotions. What is the topology brush? Video quality too low for me to read. Is the video quality really low for you guys as well? It's called topology brush, just BTO. Topology. ZModeler. I also use ZModeler, but that one was topology. Maxon really needs some mods in chat. It's actually better now. It used to be worse. I got delay, the one where she draws topology, I mean, yeah, topology brush. Hey Layla, how you doing? Doing good, thank you. I used to hate ZModeler, but you inspired me to learn it and now I use it all the time. Well, oh, that's cute. Yeah, other artists that can do like crazy art surface and ZBrush also inspire me. I can only do basics. And this gun will be probably the most complex thing I've ever modeled in ZModeler. Oh, that's what's going on. I see. Group by normals. Okay. Auto groups. Let's split this one so we get it out of the way. And now let's do auto groups again. And I just need that clean yellow polygroup. And let's delete hidden, and we can mirror and weld by the y-axis, and we'll get the other one back. You can see it's got some beveling on it. Just want to check the model as well. You have Insta. Yes, I do. Same. Should learn by now how to do it. Layla, Viscu. It's on the bottom of the screen. Alright. Back to it. So I'm just going in and trying to analyze and break it, like break the whole concept down, I mean the reference down into simple shapes. Oh, thank you. B2. Hello from Jamaica. Hey, hello. Hello everyone. Options hide by chat. War carry hide. Oh, right. Sorry. I didn't notice it. We'll see what I can do. I don't know if I can. Oh, no. I can make it smaller, but chances are you won't be able to read it. I'll just hide it for now. What is your art station? My same name that you can type in. Layla Viscu. Left side is better, yeah, maybe. But then it's unreadable. I feel like. What did I just do? Stand by. Stand by. Can you read it? The chat? If you can, I'll leave it this way because I'm not moving anything around in OBS ever again. Hey from Florida, the great escape state. Hey! I've been to Florida. when I was a kid. Love your artwork. Thank you. Yes, now it's better. Cool. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay, so just gotta select the back face that it created and delete it. I'm pretty sure you could have specified for ZModeler not to create that backspace in the first place, but I didn't, so yeah. Okay, what does it look like from the front? Okay. Oh, yikes, okay. Okay, let's duplicate it because it doesn't seem to do what I want it to do. And now let's just remove it, delete the rest, and now we can combine the two. Also, we should save. We should first flip this one. Flip. Let's enable double again. Oh. Auto groups. Oh. Never mind. Okay, it's easier for me to work on just one side for now. Ah, lovely. Okay. Let's bridge two edges. And then let's try something like two false arcs in the line. No. That's... Weird, it usually works with open surfaces as long as you like define one connection. Oh well. No, it just doesn't work. Love it. It works here, and just some reason. Alright. Always just close the hole. Maybe not. What are you designing today? I'm designing, well, I'm modeling Zeri's gun. Here's a cosplay version of it. Here is a non-cosplay version of it. Where can I get the soundtrack you're playing at the moment? Oh, sorry. It's Pretzel Rocks. It's a platform for like digital or just media creators. I think it's better to make in Maya. Yeah, maybe, but it's not what we're doing today. Because I want to learn ZModeler. And for some reason I decided that it's gonna be fun for you guys to see me struggle. Great. I'm gonna try again. Alright. This is so weird. It shouldn't be creating any of this. It's geo. Oh. What's going on there? Let's see if we can smooth it. If not, then I made a mistake. Yep. So we can. Interesting. Okay, let's add another one. For some reason it like moves it all over there. Oh wow, we have 127 people watching me struggle with ZModeler. Great. Yep, still doing it. Oh well. You know what? Screw it, because it will add me like 100 hours of work. There should be a better way to do it. Delete it and let's try. Now you have motivated me to go live and struggle while learning ZBrush. Maybe this should be a theme. It should be the name of the stream, actually. Hi, hello. Yeah, that's a mess. I should have just left it as... Just trying to think what would be the fastest way to solve this. Let's leave this one and come back to this one. And here we'll get all the way back to a point when I extruded it. And then let's extrude all polygons. Yep. Now I want to kill all the support edges. Maybe this will work. I don't know. I don't really know at this point. Let's delete the other side so it doesn't confuse me. And let's hide the base mesh. What is happening? Let's stitch 2 points. Delete it. Duplicate it just in case. Merge down. Okay, so it's all kind of like flipped. Let's try to flip it. Oh, so that's what was happening. So some of the faces, like poly loops, were flipped. Maybe that's why it didn't work properly. Flip them. Yeah, I think it's working properly now. Well, fingers crossed. And it works. Okay, I'm glad I figured it out, even though I wish I didn't have to do it on stream. But now you guys know. Sometimes you just need to troubleshoot for 10 minutes and feel stupid to learn something. Oh no. What's happening there? Is it because I didn't stitch it? Weld points. Yeah. Got to stitch it. So right now it should be, yep, like this. And then weld points. Oh, fix that one. Yes, you can do it. Thank you. Is anyone in the power to explain me what she's working on? I am in the power to explain what I'm working on. It's a gun. Zeri's gun. Zeri's champion from League of Legends. We sculpted her on the past couple of streams. Well, not a couple, like for the past 5 streams or so on the channel. We were sculpting her. And now we're modeling her gun. Layla is making gun for a girl. That's pretty much it. Cheers. What will you sculpt today? I'm more modeling than sculpting, and it's a gun. Hey, ASMR sculpt time. Does it sound like ASMR? Because I'm not trying to. Okay, it's not the best piece of geometry ever, but it will do. Let's move on to the next one. So same thing again, BTO, and we move to our topology brush. I'm really trying to hit those sharp corners with like a straight line. So at this point, it doesn't need to be precise. It just needs to follow the general shape, and then we can always clean it up later. Let's split hidden again. Let's maybe save. Are you working in industry? I am. I am currently full-time employed as a character modeler. Ooh, what happened there? Great. I love when it happens. Let's uncrease it, and we'll just fix it real quick in here. 2 edges. Cool. Where did you get your degree in modeling, or it started as hobby then turned out great to be a thing you want to do? I wish it was the second one. It was more of a mix of both. So it started out as a hobby. I loved it. I was like modeling cups and like teddy bears and everything, like off tutorials online, like just random stuff. And then it was a bit of a weird path. I dropped out of school and my parents supported me. I dropped out with a plan in mind though, because I really wanted to pursue 3D. And so I found this company back in Moldova called Simples. It was well, big according to the standards of Moldova, like a big and growing company. And they did some 3D animation there. And I think my parents managed to organize like a short introduction course for me to learn Maya and like all the basic stuff, Photoshop, a bit of ZBrush. And so I did that with like a tutor there, a guy who was just working there. He agreed to help me out. So they taught me, trained me, and then I kind of like became an intern in the company. Stayed there for a year and a half. And then I applied for university here in New Zealand because of like family situation. Yeah, I flew here and I studied for 10 months to get a degree. And then I got myself a job. It's long story short. That color group with a standard. Layla, wouldn't it be faster to model this type of stuff in another 3D software? That's not the point. The point is you can get really fast with ZModeler. I'm just not at this point, but I want to be. I really want to be. So that's why I'm doing it to myself. Because I've seen people model stuff just like in 10 minutes. This sort of stuff in 10 minutes. I'm just not at that level yet, but we'll get there. I just find it annoying having to switch between software when you're like really in the zone of like sculpting, and then you have to do some hard surface modeling and then you have to switch. I just wish I knew ZModeler better at this point, but I don't, so I'm using all the knowledge that I have to show you guys what I can do right now. Okay, so 2 parts done. We'll fix this at some point because I don't like this creasing. That's a question for another time. Let's turn it back on. Let's save as well. Layla is doing great. Thank you. It would be faster perhaps, but would it make sense to stream Maya ZBrush on ZBrush YouTube stream? Exactly. We are not gonna switch to another software. And again, I explained myself. I just really want to get more proficient with ZModeler. Hey Layla, I know ZBrush is the industry standard, but I wanted to know what your thoughts on sculpting in Blender. Anything goes. If you're skilled enough to sculpt, no matter where, you can be a very good sculptor in real life, with like real clay. It can translate to any 3D software. ZBrush is just my choice, but I've seen amazing stuff being done in different softwares. Like Blender, like Hotbox. But we're on the ZBrush stream, so obviously I'm gonna talk about ZBrush and show you stuff inside of ZBrush. Doesn't mean that you only have to do that. Whatever works for you. I've seen people use both Blender and ZBrush. There are certain limitations still, last time I checked with Blender, in terms of like how much geometry it can handle. So again, talking about those people who were using both software, they were starting like a rough base mesh and like blockouts and general like sculpting in Blender, and then they would bring it over to ZBrush to detail it and like to polish it up. You can do that, or you don't have to do that at all. It's really your choice. That's the best mindset. Accept you're not there so you don't beat yourself up for being slow, and know that you're getting there. 10 out of 10. Thank you. That was my thought process as well. Lovely story. Not the dropping out from school though. Sorry about that. I feel like I'm using the wrong word. I chose to leave school, not to drop out. You don't need to feel sorry about that. I didn't want to stay in school. I wanted to learn 3D, and yeah, no regrets there. My grades were really good as well. I left school, I guess would be the best way to say it. Okay. Let's try and model this part. I know it's gonna be tricky, but it's kind of like a really big chunk of it, maybe like 60% of the gun, maybe 50. Give me a second, I'm just gonna analyze it from all the sides and all the references that I can see. Oh, then it's great. Yeah. First time being here, but I love the vibe. Lo-fi and calm voice really go well together. Definitely watch the VOD again for background sound while working later. Cool. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. It's 12 a.m. My mind told me to go to sleep, but my eyes don't. You probably should. You can always rewatch the stream later if you find it helpful. So how would I do that? I ask why New Zealand? I'm from Moldova and would never think of that far. I had family here. My sister. So it felt like not too much of a kind of like psychological struggle, I guess. Yeah, don't want to go into much detail, but yeah, mainly it's because of that. Plus, we have a really big age gap with her, and I kind of never knew her fully, and I don't think she did either. So it was a really nice opportunity to like fill the gap. Moldova. Dit is Moldova. Sunt Stefanovoda. Из Кишинева. From Chisinau. Hello. You don't have to. Okay. Why, Siri? There's Annie from With a Bear. You so much like Annie with a bear. Who's Annie? Oh, yes, she is cute. I've seen her before. I wouldn't say I like her. Like, it's a cute design. I just wanted to, I guess, make a grown-up character. That's it. She's cute though. I heard some Russian there as well. That's like Moldovan second language. Yeah, I grew up in a Russian-speaking family, but I'm half Moldovan. Well, yeah, half Moldovan, half Russian. Where you from? Moldova? Also, Jinx would be cool, or any Arcane character. I feel like the whole internet is oversaturated with Jinx and Vi at the moment, ever since Arcane blew up. So I wanted to make someone who wasn't there. I was very tempted because I really like both Jinx's and Vi's designs. But I decided to go for someone who wasn't in the show yet. And she might be. I read some rumors that Zeri might be coming to the Arcane Season 4, but it's just speculations, I guess. Not Season 4, sorry, Season 2. Oh, I assumed you know about League of Legends. I do know quite a few characters. You guys teach me during streams. My partner also plays League of Legends, so I often look over his shoulder at like just the selection screen and like I learn their names. But no, personally I don't play it. I'm just a huge fan of the show and the art style. I have to admit, until like last night, I didn't even know that Valorant and League of Legends were owned by the same company. Let's duplicate it and group by normals. I only want the top part and extrude it all. Maybe even thicker. Like so. Ooh, interesting. That shouldn't be happening. Should be a straight edge. Let's try to mask it. This. Okay. And delete this one. Ctrl-Shift-D to duplicate this one again, and then delete hidden. Maybe Powder. Yeah, she's really cute. But again, I wanted to create a grown-up character. But yeah, she's really, really cute. I love how they maintained like the similarities, like the resemblance of one another of Powder and Jinx, even though they're like two different personalities. You can tell that one is a version, like a younger version and an older version of each other. How do you retop a model with chiseled fur like you showed earlier? Manually seem a bit tricky. You don't need to necessarily maintain like the it depends on how close up that would be, but I wouldn't like manually model all of those pointy bits and stuff. I would just do like a smooth topology and really try like maybe like a height map approach or normal map approach. But like I'm not a game modeler. I work in cinema, in the animation industry, not the gaming industry. I think Jinx is literally based on the old meme overly attached girlfriend. I think she's more deep than that. Like her character arc is more about like psychosis due to like by unintentionally abandoning her, and it's more like attachment and all certain like issues with the character being like developed at a very young age, all due to like traumatic stress of losing parents and then losing a parental figure and then losing another parental figure who's your sister. It's like it's a lot, I feel like, for a child's mind to process. I wouldn't say that it has anything to do with like her romantic relationships or anything, but I didn't know about like the meme or anything. How did you come up with streaming here? Do you need to be a special invited guest or you register for it? There was like a banner at like when you open up ZBrush last year saying like we want you and you could apply to be a streamer here. So I emailed and said, hey, I would be really keen. I know how to talk, they like me, and I'm here. Ooh. Let's save. So around here we should have like 2 holes for those inserts to go into. So how am I gonna do that? Let's slide this one. Good night, Layla. Good night. Yeah, I know I'm just saying they got the idea from that meme, but yeah, it was developed way more. Okay, well that's good to know. Can definitely relate to her, lol. I hope you don't. I literally can't watch a new show after I've watched Arcane, the true masterpiece. No, you still should watch other shows too, but it is an outstanding show for sure. I know some people, like some friends and some just co-workers that don't share the same passion. They're like, I tried watching it, I didn't like it. I feel so sad when they say it, because there's like such a huge potential in the show. New here, clothing looks amazing. The gun is also turning up nice. You make ZModeler look easy. No, rewind 20 minutes ago and you'll see how much you struggled with it. but it is easy to use. I'm just getting used to it. By the way, did you also model the character? I did. And you can see some process of her sculpting on this channel. You can like go back in the streams tab and you can see like 5 or so streams. We modeled the jacket, the boots, some hair, like all of this stuff, the gloves, the belt, shoes. This whole thing was also modeled during the stream. Yeah, I tried to convince some of my friends to watch it, but they were like, it's cool. Like, no, it's outstanding. And we would argue for hours. Yeah. Well, I guess it connects to different people on different levels. Some people will see it just like as a really good looking, like, I guess spin-off, or like, yeah, a TV show about a video game. And some people will look even deeper. And it's okay. Bit sad, but it's okay. So what do? Characters for video games, for animation, visuals? For animation and I guess visuals, I've 3D printed some of my stuff before, but mostly, yeah, for animation. By the way, are you able to like read the chat? Because like on my screen in OBS, it's like teeny tiny. I hope you guys can read it, because otherwise, what's the point of having it there? It's like some people like anime and some hate it. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of looking more squarish for some reason. These ones, I reckon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it doing it?
I saw it when I walked forth.
Okay, that's much better. But I wish we could like elevate it a little. Try to do that. Let's see what it looks like now. Yep, that's more of what I was thinking. Maybe -1 support edge. Missing. What do you mean you enjoy the topology? Who said that? I don't think anyone loves your topology. Yep. Same here. I bet it's someone's king. Don't say you do hard modeling with the pencil. What? Why do hard modeling when you could just do easy modeling? Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, what's next? Let's see if I can find a very similar geometry on my Zeri model. Sort of found it. Maybe there's a closer one. No. Okay, let's copy 2. Go in this one. Now append. I feel they're also getting more specific and movie game to a degree that we maybe see your topology artist drop soon? There is one. I'm pretty sure I've heard of it in like really big companies. There are some people who are just doing retopology and like cleanup. Oftentimes it's paired with like, I guess, rigging. So like riggers usually are very aware of where all the edge loops should go. It's kinda like not really clean at the moment. I will most probably after the stream go in and like reset the mesh in like 0 coordinates, and then I'll mirror it in half. Or like I'll make it symmetrical, and then I'll bring it back. But for now, I will do. What are your thoughts on AI? I feel like I get asked that every stream and nothing changed so far. I'm not afraid of it, I guess. I was at first, but then I don't see how it's gonna replace the human interactions between like creative producers, creative directors, and artists. I see it being used as a tool in the future, but not as a direct replacement of 3D artists. I'll leave it as is for now. And I'm gonna be ending the stream in 8 minutes. Just because I ran out of time and spent too much time on that troubleshooting thing. But hey, I learned something. Maybe you guys did too. And roughly like maybe 50% of the gun is done. Yeah. It would be fun to remake it in like half a year's time and see how much time it takes me to model this much. Hopefully it will be less. Maybe it will be like half an hour. But yeah, it turned out to be a job already. Yeah. So I went on a lovely walk and there was a coyote. Poor thing though. People in their habit of fluttering, stopping their cars to send the poor thing and take pictures. Just walk past and admire them from a distance. Yeah, that's how I feel about like zoos and stuff. Animals don't belong in cages. Is dynamic like smoothing in Maya? Yep, very similar. But you can also do like thickness. And you can control like different ways to add thickness and stuff. It's not real thickness though, it's just like a preview thickness. Glad to hear that. Isn't coming. This is coming along nicely. Thank you. Slowly, but yeah, getting there. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, please drop them in the chat. That's witchcraft. What's witchcraft? So yeah, I'll clean up this bit, probably off stream. Polygroup. If the dynamic looks good, do you divide the mesh? I try to stay as low as possible for as long as possible. Just because it's easier to manipulate when I need to add more details to it. Which sounds funny, because when you wanna add more details to a mesh in ZBrush, when you're sculpting, you just add subdivisions. But when you hard surface model in ZBrush, the lower you keep your topology, the easier it's gonna be to adjust. Do you like living in New Zealand? I do. It's a lovely country. My country have one song on Layla. You will like it. I doubt it. Not a single song with my name ever impressed me in a good way. Apart from one. No, I'm lying. There's Layla by Eric Clapton. That's the song I was named after. A good song. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. Ma'am, how do you manage to make model into low poly? So what do you mean, like modeling or sculpting? Because if it's sculpting, then you've got like a high-res topology. You can either use ZRemesher to like optimize it and make it like low res. It's this guy over here. You can play around with the settings. This is your slider for the topology count, how many polygons you're gonna have. And if it's a human character, I like to keep it symmetrical, so make sure you have symmetry turned on, depending on which axis you work in. I'm currently working in Z, but most of the time people work in X symmetry. This is the song. If you're pasting any like links, I don't think chat allows for it. It just won't be seen by anyone. Just won't be sent to chat. Okay. This is it, guys. I'm gonna go. Get ready for work. But thank you so much for staying with me and supporting me while I struggle with ZModeler. I promise the more you do it, the better you'll get. The better I'll get, the more I do it. It's just time and practice. What you will do in the end, like after adding all the details, you leave it in low poly and dynamic, or you will subdivide the model. Oop. No, I'll try to keep it at the lowest subdivision level. Unless... No, for this one, because all of these like imperfections and all of those like scratches and stuff and dents will be added through texturing, because I'm gonna be texturing it in like a 2D style. So I don't need to sculpt it in. So we'll most probably just add thickness to it, like this geometry needs thickness. And then I'll UV it, texture it, and that's it. In the usual workflow where I'd be like texturing it in PBR workflow, so physically based rendering, I would like subdivide it and then add all the dents and all the cuts and damages to it, like via sculpting, and then I would bake it into a normal map or a bump map, a displacement map, and use it in Substance, but not this time. Whenever I make sculpting to my Maya, it's too high poly. Try to break it down into like primitive shapes. So like start with cubes that are low poly, start with cylinders that are low poly, and yeah, it will speed up your workflow, I'm sure of it. Okay guys, thank you so much for staying with me, and till the next time, bye bye.